Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this episode of Tech Stuff. Now today we have with us the Neo Smartpen M1. Now this is a very special pen. It allows you to write down notes on a notebook just as per normal, but at the same time it gives you a digital copy which is saved onto an app on your smart device. Now this comes in very handy, especially if you're a student or someone who regularly takes down notes. It gives you a digital copy which keeps it safe and at the same time gives you a very easy way to send it to other people, so you don't have to scan in your notebook or anything like that. You just hit the send button on the app and away goes the email. Now before we dive further into this video, all these products were sent to me by Sync by District. Sync by District is a new generation of tech store. They have lots of cool gear over there. You guys can check out their online store or visit their physical store as well. So like I said earlier, this is the Neo Smartpen M1 Plus. It runs off an inbuilt battery that you can charge via a mini USB on the back. The thing to note about this pen is that it only works with its own notebook, which means you can't use it on any other notebook. It won't work out the same way. The reason for this is because these notebooks have these very small embedded codes in there that allows the pen to understand which page you're on and what you're writing on it. So this is something very important to take note of. If you're intending to buy the pen, you gotta buy the notebook that comes from the same company. So Neo Smartpen actually has a lot of tutorials online to tell you how to set up your pen and a step-by-step guide of how to use your planner or notebooks. But I'm just here to show you guys what this pen can do, some of its advantages and some of its flaws, I guess. So once the app is open, you kind of have to pair the pen to the app, and all you have to do is start up the pen by opening up the cap or pressing the button at the back and click the top right hand, so it will start searching for the nearest pen, and it just takes a while for it to pair up, not too long. And so I can flip to any page I want. For example, I'm on page 50 and all I have to do is just tap it once and the app goes to the exact page. So this is great, especially if you are writing notes and you don't have to flip anything on the iPad to find the page. Like I said, this thing scribbles exactly what I'm writing here. The quick brown fox does something. I don't know what it does. So yes, it's real-time recording, so that's pretty cool. You might not always want to use this. I mean, if you're talking to a client, maybe this is something you can put in front of them and jot down on your notebook at the same time, sketch out something for them. You can also tap the side here and it will give you a color palette, which you can change the color and the thickness of your pen style. So that's all good and all, but one of the most impressive things is this little icon on the top right hand corner. This is a little envelope icon. So once you set up all your settings and everything in the app, it actually links to your email, and what you can do is just simply tap on that and it will prepare your notes to be sent out via email. How cool is that? So let's say you have a long list, a shopping list or something that you want to send to your friends or to your family members. This is something really quick and easy to get handwritten notes sent out there right on the spot. So this is the basic function of it. Of course, if I go to the next page, I just tap it once. You don't even need to tap it, you can just start writing on it. For example, let's say I'm flipping to this page, I'm writing hello. There we go, it's all up there. Now, let's talk about the internal memory. So, for example, if you have the app closed, you didn't bring your iPad out or something like that, not to worry, there is an internal memory stored in this pen. Now, I don't really know exactly how much space there is in terms of writing and data, but you can check the capacity using the top right icon that we use to pair the pen with. So, right now I'm on page 52, the same page that I wrote hello there. So everything now is being recorded into this pen because the pen is turned on. My friend. Alright, so there we go. You close the pen. You go home, you turn back on your app, and it will ask you if you want to sync up your pen. Just turn on your pen and it's going to be syncing right at the top. So the pen has now successfully been synced, and they'll ask you if you want to transfer the data that's on this pen onto the app. So of course we press transfer data, and it'll just take a while depending on how much you have saved in there. So right away I can close this, and if I tap back this one, you can see that everything I've written on my notebook is translated there. How cool is that? So technically for all you bookworms and stuff like that, you don't even need to bring out your iPad. You just need to bring out your pen, fully charged, and this notebook, you know, just like a typical day. And when you get home, just transfer all the data onto your iPad. It clears off all the data, and yeah, you're ready to go. You have a digitally stored one as well as a handwritten one. Now, this is definitely something cool for those of you who enjoy using a pen on paper. Now, I know we have all that smart stylus things for iPads and things like that, but there's just no textile feeling in there anymore. It feels very digital. For me personally, I love writing on paper. It feels more natural. We've been doing it for all our lives. I don't like writing on an iPad. There's no friction. My handwriting gets even worse than this. But this is something cool, definitely cool. Now, one of my favorite features, let me show you. When you flip over to the calendar page, now this is where it gets interesting. Now, firstly, you can sync up your calendar to your iCalendar for iOS devices, or you can sync it up with Google Calendars as well. So how it works is if you write something down on your planner, it will directly translate it onto the app, and not only that, it will translate it onto your calendar. So let's say I'm in the month of June, I have a party on the 8th, so right there I have a party at 5 p.m. Now you gotta write PM or AM in capital letters, that's fine. So I put it 5 p.m. It takes about 5 seconds to work, and you'll see a little icon at the bottom that shows it has been uploaded to the calendar. Now I can just go to my calendar over here. So as you can see, on the 8th of June, I have a party at 5 p.m. How cool is that? So this works as well when your pen is disconnected from the iPad. You can transfer all the data later when you get home to your iPad. So this is something definitely mind-blowing and something so cool about this app. It recognizes your handwriting, it recognizes the time that you're scheduling it for, and it's all around a great way to plan your day and plan your month. I think this is something I will definitely use on a daily basis at the office, and it's so easy. I mean, it transfers all that data into your iPad, so you don't even have to have your iPad there, you don't have to have any smart devices there. You can go analog and it still works. So the whole downside of this thing is probably that you have to use the pen with the specific notebook that the company makes. Now this isn't too bad. They make pretty nice notebooks. They have a planner, they have notebooks, they even have notepads. So a wide variety for you to choose from, and it all comes from the same company, so it works well together. The advantage is of course recording all your notes digitally and having a backup, so you never have to worry about losing your notebooks, especially if you have important notes in there. For myself, I'm constantly leaving either my iPad or my notebook in different places, and having a backup of the notes saves me a lot of trouble, and it's a lot more convenient in a way. So check out this pen by Neo Smartpen. They have a couple of other devices that you guys might be interested in, but I'm very glad with this device. It's something surprisingly useful. I know we have all these smart pens and styluses out there, but this is something definitely they have took a lot of care and detail into designing this. I especially love the planner, the note-taking, and the handwriting feel is just something you can't replicate with styluses. So guys, that's all I have to say about the Neo Smartpen M1. If you guys want to try it out for yourself, head over to Sync by District. They have a demo version over there, you guys can try it out. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next one.